Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you not as someone who has never faced struggle, not as someone who has never been tempted to quit, but as someone who has decided, I will not give up. Life will test you. Trials will shake you. Disappointments will knock on your door, but within you lies a power greater than every obstacle. You were not designed for defeat. You were not created to surrender. The very breath in your lungs is evidence that your assignment is not over. So today I challenge you. Make up your mind, settle it in your spirit, declare it with conviction. I will not give up. The seed of greatness is inside you. When God created you, He placed something divine, something powerful, something unstoppable within you. You were not born to live an average, defeated life. You were not sent into this world to simply exist, to struggle, and then to fade away. No, you were born with a purpose, crafted with a destiny, shaped for significance. Just as an acorn carries within it the potential of a mighty oak tree, within you lies the potential for greatness. But here's the challenge. Potential is invisible until pressure is applied. A seed does not look like a tree. It is small, it is fragile, it is buried beneath the dirt. But inside that seed is everything it needs to become a towering, unshakable force in the earth. You may not see your full potential yet. Others may not recognize it. You may feel buried by circumstances, covered in difficulty, pushed down by life's struggles. But what you must understand is this. Just because you are buried does not mean you are dead. A seed is buried not to be destroyed, but to be planted. And when the right conditions come, when perseverance, faith, and determination rise within you, something will begin to break forth. A seed must push against the dirt. It must break through the soil. It must endure storms, drought, heat, and wind. But every struggle is part of its transformation. Likewise, everything you are facing right now is part of your becoming. The challenges you are enduring are not there to break you, but to build you. The struggles you are facing are not signs of defeat, they are signs of growth. Some of the greatest trees in the world have faced the harshest conditions. The deeper the roots, the stronger the tree. That is why you must not give up. You are being rooted. You are being strengthened. You are being prepared for something greater. You may not see the fruit of your labor yet, but growth is happening beneath the surface. Your struggles are watering your future. Your challenges are feeding your destiny. What looks like opposition is actually your preparation. The enemy knows your potential, which is why he attacks your mind, your confidence, your faith. He wants you to give up before you see the harvest. He wants you to believe the lie that you are too small, too weak, too unqualified. But hear me today. God never placed a seed inside of you that He did not intend to grow. If He put it in you, then it will come to pass. If He spoke it over you, then it will manifest. The only way you can lose is if you quit. So I say to you today, do not quit. Do not surrender. Do not let the dirt fool you. Your seed is still alive. Your future is still bright. Your calling is still intact. Your struggle is proof of your potential. The very fact that you are facing hardship, obstacles, and resistance is not a sign that you are failing. It is confirmation that you carry something valuable. Diamonds do not come from comfort. They are formed under immense pressure. Gold is refined in the fire. Strong warriors are not made in times of peace, but in the heat of battle. Every great individual who has ever accomplished anything significant had to endure seasons of difficulty. And you, my friends, are no different. Look at history, at the stories of those who changed the world. They did not walk an easy path. They were not handed success. They faced rejection, loss, betrayal, pain, and moments where quitting seemed like the only logical option. But what separated them from the rest, they did not give up. They understood that struggle was not their enemy. It was their training ground. It was the fire that purified them, the pressure that shaped them, the storm that strengthened them. Consider the eagle. When a storm comes, lesser birds hide, but the eagle spreads its wings and uses the wind to soar higher. The very thing that causes others to retreat becomes the thing that lifts the eagle above the storm. Your struggles are not here to destroy you. They are meant to elevate you. They are here to teach you, to sharpen you, to pull out of you a strength that you did not know you had. If you are facing resistance, it is because you are moving forward. If you are experiencing pressure, it is because you are being shaped for something greater. The enemy does not attack empty vessels. Thieves do not break into empty houses. If life is fighting you, if the odds seem stacked against you, if you feel like you are being pressed on every side, it is because there is something of great value within you. You must not let temporary pain make you forget your permanent purpose. The struggle is not evidence of your weakness. It is confirmation of your strength. It is a signal that you are on the right path. A seed does not sprout in an instant. A caterpillar does not transform without a fight. The process is not comfortable, but it is necessary. A butterfly must struggle to break free from its cocoon, and if you cut that struggle short, it will never develop the strength to fly. Likewise, the very struggles you wish would go away are the very things that are preparing you to rise. When life gets hard, when the road seems long, when giving up feels like the only option, remember this. Your struggle is not a sign to stop. It is a sign to keep going. It is a sign that greatness is being formed within you. It is a sign that your future is worth fighting for. No matter how dark it gets, no matter how tired you feel, no matter how many times you have fallen, you must make a decision deep within yourself. I will not give up. Pressure produces diamonds. Nothing valuable is ever formed without pressure, without intensity, without struggle. A diamond does not start as something beautiful. It begins as carbon buried deep beneath the earth, exposed to extreme heat and pressure for thousands of years. It must endure crushing force, immense weight, and unbearable conditions before it emerges as one of the most precious stones in the world. And just like that diamond, your challenges, your trials, your hardships are not there to break you. They are there to shape you into something greater. Most people want the glory but not the process. They want the success but not the pressure. They want the reward but not the refining. But let me tell you, anything that comes easy does not last. Anything that is not tested cannot be trusted. If you want to reach your full potential, you must embrace the pressure. You must endure the process. You must allow yourself to be shaped by the struggles you face. When pressure comes, most people want to run. They want to escape, to take the easy way out, to avoid the discomfort. But what they fail to realize is that pressure is not the enemy. It is the tool that reveals who you really are. It is the thing that separates the average from the exceptional, the weak from the strong, the ordinary from the extraordinary. Those who are willing to endure the pressure are the ones who rise above, the ones who break through, the ones who leave a legacy. Look at the strongest structures in the world. Buildings that have stood for centuries, bridges that hold massive weight, monuments that defy time. They were not built without stress. They were designed to handle pressure, to carry weight, to withstand the forces that come against them. And you too were built for pressure. You were designed to carry greatness. You were created to withstand the weight of your destiny. But you must be willing to stand firm when life presses against you. Some people want to be diamonds, but they do not want the pressure. They want the reward, but not the refining. They want the strength, but not the struggle. But pressure is the price of transformation. Without it, you remain raw, undeveloped, unfinished. With it, you become unbreakable, valuable, unstoppable. when you feel the pressure of life weighing down on you, when you feel like you are being crushed under the weight of your struggles, remind yourself it is only temporary. The pressure is not there to destroy you. It is there to shape you. It is there to bring out the brilliance within you, to refine your character, to push you beyond what you thought was possible. The people who change the world are not those who run from the pressure. They are the ones who embrace it, who endure it, who use it to rise higher. They understand that every struggle, every hardship, every difficult moment is not a setback, but a setup for something greater. They know that pressure is not their enemy. It is their preparation. Failure is a lesson, not a label. Too many people allow their past mistakes, their setbacks, and their disappointments to define them. They carry the weight of failure as if it is a permanent stain on their identity, as if one fall, one bad decision, or one misstep has the power to determine the rest of their lives. But hear me today. Failure is not final. It is not the end of your story. It is simply a lesson, a stepping stone, a teacher on the road to your destiny. Every great person you admire has failed at some point. Every successful leader, every champion, every innovator has faced moments of defeat. The difference is that they did not allow failure to define them. They did not wear it as a label. They did not accept it as their destiny. Instead, they used it as fuel. They learned from it, grew from it, and kept moving forward. Look at Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. He failed thousands of times before he finally got it right. When asked about his failures, he did not see them as mistakes. He saw them as learning experiences, as ways that did not work. That is the mindset of a winner. That is the attitude of someone who refuses to give up. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school team. Imagine if he had accepted that failure as final. Imagine if he had given up. The world would have never known his greatness. But instead of letting failure stop him, he let it drive him. He practiced harder, trained longer, and became a... Failure is not your identity. It is simply an event. It is a moment in time, not a life sentence. Too many people make the mistake of allowing one failure to dictate their future. They assume that because they failed once, they will fail again. They allow fear to paralyze them, to hold them back from trying again, from stepping out in faith, from believing in their own potential. But the truth is, failure is a necessary part of growth. You cannot become great without it. You cannot learn, improve, or develop without experiencing failure along the way. A child learning to walk will fall hundreds of times before they master balance. But they do not stop trying. They do not sit on the floor and decide walking is not for them. No, they get up again and again until what was once impossible becomes second nature. The same is true for you. Whatever dream you are pursuing, whatever goal you are chasing, failure will be a part of the journey, but do not let it discourage you. Do not let it make you doubt your potential. Instead, let it teach you, let it refine you, let it strengthen your resolve, because the only real failure is giving up. As long as you keep going, as long as you keep learning, as long as you refuse to quit, failure will never have the final say in your life. Your mind is your battlefield. The greatest war you will ever fight is not against other people, not against circumstances, not even against the obstacles in your path. It is the battle within your own mind. Every day, thoughts of doubt, fear, insecurity, and failure try to invade your mind. They whisper lies that tell you that you are not good enough, that you will never succeed, that you should just give up. But if you allow these thoughts to take root, they will become the chains that hold you back from your destiny. Your thoughts shape your reality, what you think about yourself, what you believe about your potential, what you allow to occupy your mind will determine the course of your life. A person who constantly tells themselves they are not capable will never take action. A person who believes they will fail will never step forward. But a person who believes in their purpose, who speaks life over their own future, who trains their mind to focus on possibility instead of limitation, that is the person who will rise above every challenge. Look at the most successful individuals in history. They were not the ones who never faced hardship. They were the ones who refused to let negative thinking dictate their actions. They chose to believe in themselves when no one else did. They silenced the voices of doubt and replaced them with words of faith, determination, and power. Your mind is the control center of your life. If you allow fear to rule, you will live in hesitation. If you allow past failures to define you, you will remain stuck. If you allow negativity to dominate your thinking, your life will reflect that negativity. But if you take control of your mind, if you guard it, if you train it, if you fill it with the right thoughts, nothing will be impossible for you. Consider an athlete preparing for a race. Their body may be strong, their training may be intense, but if their mind is filled with doubt, they have already lost before they even begin. That is why the greatest athletes do not just train their bodies, they train their minds. They visualize success, they speak victory, they refuse to entertain thoughts of defeat. And that same principle applies to you. If you want to overcome, if you want to break through, if you want to achieve your purpose, you must first win the battle in your mind. Every time a thought of quitting enters your mind, replace it with a thought of perseverance. Every time fear tries to creep in, replace it with faith. Every time you hear the whisper of doubt, drown it out with words of power. Because the one who wins in their mind will win in life. Your destiny is waiting. Your purpose is calling. But you must first conquer the battlefield of your own thoughts. Your words shape your future. What you speak over your life, what you declare in moments of hardship, what you say when no one else is listening, these things have power. Words are not just sounds. They are seeds planted in the soil of your future. Every word you speak is either building you up or tearing you down. It is either pushing you forward or holding you back. If you constantly speak defeat, if you constantly declare that things will never change, if you allow negativity to flow from your mouth, you are setting limits on your own life. But if you speak life, if you declare victory, if you use your words to strengthen rather than weaken, you will begin to see a shift in your reality. The world you live in is a reflection of the words you have spoken over time. A person who constantly says, "I will never succeed," will unconsciously act in ways that prevent success. A person who repeatedly says, "I'm too weak, I can't do this," will never find the strength to push forward. But a person who declares, "I will overcome, I will find a way, I will not give up," is setting themselves on a path to break through. Your words create an atmosphere, and that atmosphere either fuels your determination or drains your spirit. Think about a farmer who plants seeds. He does not expect to see a harvest immediately, but he knows that what he has planted will one day grow. The same is true for your words. You may not see the results instantly, but every word of faith, every declaration of perseverance, every statement of victory is planting something in your future. If you speak hope, you will find strength. If you speak faith, doors will begin to open. If you speak determination, you will develop the resilience needed to push through any obstacle. There is a reason why successful people watch their words carefully. They do not waste time speaking doubt. They do not give voice to negativity. They do not allow their mouths to contradict their dreams. They understand that words carry weight, that what they say has the power to bring life or destruction. They do not just think success, they speak it. They do not just hope for victory, they declare it. They do not just dream about a better future, they verbalize it with boldness. You must do the same. Stop speaking defeat over your life. Stop declaring what is impossible. Stop using your words to reinforce fear, doubt, and failure. Instead, use your words to lift yourself up. Speak to your future as if it is already bright. Declare that you will rise. Declare that you will endure. Declare that no matter what comes against you, you will stand firm. Because when you align your words with your purpose, when you speak life into your situation, when you refuse to let negativity shape your destiny, nothing will be able to stop you.